A lot of you have been asking for a video on the Swarm Nocturne, so if you clicked on this video, you've obviously read the title. If you haven't read the title and you clicked on it because the thumbnail is dope, thank you very much and leave a like. Now, Swarm Nocturne is an Arc Knights Force collab that Delta Force has done, and it brings you into this third world, third-party arcade style game mode where you run around as Stinger in Brakesh and get a whole bunch of stuff done. Now, I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible without going too long, as there is a lot of footage I'm running through at the moment. Now, if you get in here and it's a black screen, if it's just not loading for some reason, close down the game, reopen it like I'm about to do now, and it should be good. While I do that, I'm going to tell you about today's sponsor. Today's video sponsor is Top Up Live, and right now, by using the link in my description and the coupon code JINX at checkout, you can get up to 31% off of all Delta coins, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Head straight into your Delta Force game, get your UID, copy that, bring it straight over to Top Up Live, put it in the player ID, use my coupon code JINX in the redeem section, pick any coin pack you like that you are after to get massive discounts on. Make sure that that coupon code is active, go through the prompts, and in no time at all, you will have your Delta coins delivered straight to your account in game, ready for you to get all that good loot that you need to stand out. As you can see coming in now, the background is lively and everything is actually much better. Now, once you get into the game, you will be faced with this very first fight with an ASUS guard, just to show you how things work. Once this is done, the very most important thing you do next is go to the top left here where it says estimated outcome and quick combat. Hit both of those, it'll save you a arseload amount of time, and the estimated outcome will basically just tell you how much health the enemy has, and you need to keep that in mind versus how much health you have to make sure that you always have more health than the enemy. And the quick combat just means you skip that little fight in the middle and you can just sort of run around and start just attacking people and you don't have to worry about it. Now, there are birds nests and there are loot things, there are bags, there are chests, there's all sorts of stuff around these maps that you can loot, and all these things do give you health or combat XP or attack or defense, everything you need to be able to get through this game. Now, you'll come across key cards, you'll come across LMD tickets. Right now, your main thing is to go through, find all of these, and you will be prompted along the way from different Arknight operators to do things or to find stuff, and that's what I'm here to help guide you through. Once you've gone through that initial stage, just run around, get a feel for the map. It is a big maze. Make sure you're getting used to where things are and you can kind of get a bit of an understanding of where everybody is and where everything is. Now, the operators or the guards and stuff that you see with the question marks over their head normally means that they are in the thousands and thousands, so you will lose regardless. These two operators here, you want to get onto these first and they will help you a lot. The operator on the left with the dark blue hair, she will help you get more XP and more attack. Speak to her once, then speak to her twice, and you see here you've got your combat XP at the top, and then you trade that XP for HP or attack or whatever the case may be. Attack is really good, but you can find things that will give you attack throughout the map. You just need to search for them. The more HP you have, the longer you'll survive and the more you'll be able to get through. So make sure you have enough HP to wander and secure things throughout the map before you start attacking things without thinking. If for whatever reason you think you've screwed up or you've got some tickets you want to get out with and just secure the bag a little bit, you can go to this little exfil spot at the front, at the top, that you would have run past it in the beginning. You can take this, but it'll remove 60% of your LMD tickets and you'll only get out with 40%. Now, you can do that and you can get out. As you see, I lost 60% and I'll get out with those 200. Successful extraction. However, if you do that, you will have to come back in and start from scratch all over again. The main priority in the beginning, search everything, go find all the operators from the Arknights collabs, get as much strength and health as you possibly can without dying, and just learn the map, because if you have to come in here a couple times, it's going to be really annoying to have to relearn it over and over and over again. Priorities at the beginning, get health, get strength. You're going to have to keep speaking to that blue-haired operator quite a bit to get more and more health, and once you've done that, you can start going on and completing some of the actual tasks you'll need in order to get through to the next phase. Some operators like this one you'll need to actually speak to them in order to defeat the enemy next to them, which will then help. So speak to her, speak to the guard, then speak to her, she'll give you some defense, and then you ask her to please step aside, she'll move, and then this opens up for you, and then you can go through to the middle hallway of the museum. As you can see, I'm just running around getting a few things things first before I jump in there. Once you're happy with your stats, you can go straight on through. You'll see 2 machine gunners, sing some opera. It'll disperse the first one, and then you'll actually make friends with that one. You'll have a couple different options like this throughout the game, and once you get into the Tower of Babel, you'll actually meet these operators or these guards in there that will actually help you out along the way. From here, our next step is to just double check all the areas, go through everything, make sure we get enough attack points, defense points, and health to be able to clear out all these snipers and all the crocodiles that have question marks on top of their heads. If you think you've missed something or you think you've got everything but they still have question marks, trust me, you haven't. Just keep looking. It does get very confusing, but you will find everything you need to be able to move on to the next step. Once you've got enough stats, you can then take out the sniper, go through here. You will speak to the lady on the right. She will give you gold coins or the silver coins, I believe it was. One of the 3 tokens of valor that you need in order to actually get into the museum. Then you can also go up here, you can take out of that crocodile, you can check the safe, and then you can also go back to the other lady, the other operator, clear out those crocodiles and get the more coins from her. Now, once you do go to this lady, you'll have to speak to her, then you'll have to check the travel bag in front. Just take them all. I've tried all the different options. Just take them all. It doesn't make a difference, and it is the best option for you and to maximize your tickets and your outcome. Once you've got your stats topped up, you've done everything you want to go to the green arrow, and this will take you into the museum. Now, go through, clear the museum as always. I'm not going to show you that because it's tedious and you can figure that out by yourself. What you need to do in here that's important is there are 2 or 3 different levels. One level has Reis on it, one level has Saeed on it, and they both have power switches, like levers that you need to pull like you would normally in operations for extraction. Pull both those levers as you see them, but you also need to speak to Reis and you need to speak to Saeed. Saeed will ask for a bomb and Reis will ask you to pull the levers, or vice versa. I can't remember which order they are in. Once you've pulled both the levers, speak to the executor. He'll tell you about the 2 guards on the other side of the wall that you need to take care of. Go speak to them, tell them that it's their boss's business and why you're risking your lives, and you'll meet them later in the Tower of Babel. But do that, and then you'll be able to go down to the middle section, back to where you would have met this first lady with the Havoc soldiers. She will give you the bomb. Once you've got the bomb, you can go back in, and then you can blow up door to the safe. Make sure at this point you have a lot of health. Use everything you've got on health and maybe a little bit of attack, but the more health the better. You'll be able to see here in a second what stats Reis actually has and what you'll need in order to survive his attacks.
Probably 2x this shit.
When Saeed has 2000 attack. Once Saeed and Reis have had their little fights, Reis will then want to fight you, which is why you want to make sure you've got more than 250 attack, more than 100 defense, and a arseload full of health. He will do some heavy damage, but you'll also do some heavy damage to him. You can't speed this up, unfortunately. This isn't sped up, this is the game itself. But once this is done, you'll then go through, you'll unlock the safe, you'll get the keycard for the Tower of Babel, and then you can search the safe and you can go to the Tower of Babel. Just go down to where all the Havoc soldiers were and you'll find the tower, go through the green arrow once again. Now, something to keep in mind, once you go into the Tower of Babel, you cannot get out. So if you're in here, you have to go through the process. And once you get in here, you will lose all of your stats. You don't lose all of your LMD tickets, but you do lose all of your stats, which can be a big pain in the ass. But the good thing is that they give you all the resources within this tower to do everything you need. The big thing in here is your key cards. You have to use your key cards wisely, and I'm going to show you what I did with my key cards to make sure that I got everything I needed. Now, this key card down here, you definitely want to hit because it gives you a lot of bots to kill for some extra combat, but it also gives you more health and those discs, which will give you more attack. Now, if you remember, these were the Asara guards that we met back down in the museum that we saved, and they give you some free stuff. As you roam through the Tower of Babel, you'll find a few different operators that they'll give you bits and pieces. you have to find them all because they'll give you more things. Some of them will ask you to sacrifice attack or HP or 50% of your tickets or whatever the case may be. Come through here, just think and use your key cards in the right order, in the right way to maximize your profits, and think about what you do with them before you get them. Because if you don't have key cards, if you don't have enough key cards to go through here, you'll be stuck. You'll be lost and you'll have to restart the whole thing. I cannot stress enough that if you're going to use a key card, make sure that key card is being replenished, especially if you only have one left. Once you've opened this, you can get a key card there. It'll open up 3 more key cards, but they'll sacrifice HP. Come down, speak to this lady. She'll give you 30 attack, which will then help gain a lot more of an advantage against some of these other bots.
We'll go to the first floor and unlock some doors.
Now, the Tower of Babel has about 10 or 11 floors on it. On the 3rd floor, you want to use 1 key card once you can. Get in here, get 2 more key cards. Once you've got those 2 key cards, go through to the next room, unlock that door, unlock that door, get all of this, and give you a bunch of attack, a bunch of defense. Now you think to yourself, I haven't got any more key cards left and nothing else has popped open. Go down to the 2nd floor to where the health girl was. You can clear out these 2 bots, get 2 more key cards, get some more XP, which will allow you to come back up to the 5th floor, clear these guys out and get some more key cards. And this is kind of the process that you go through to just rinse and repeat. Once you get, 5, 6 key cards in your hand, you're a little bit more safe. You want to make sure that you can go around, clear out all the floors as best you can, making sure you still have enough health. Once you get 300 combat XP, the lady downstairs on the 2nd floor will be able to give you some more HP. Go for HP. I cannot stress enough, for the first couple times you get 300 or more combat XP, you will need to get that 15k HP every single time, so you can continue to explore and run around the Tower of Babel. It is insane how clutch HP comes in. Make sure you do that. Run around, be safe, be smart, and you will get through to the point where you can kill Desmo. This is about 15 to 20 minutes later. Once I've cleared through a lot of the levels, you get to the next level, the 11th floor. Desmo will be waiting. As you can see, I have a lot of attack, a lot of defense, and 300k health. Now, I know Desmo says she's got 300k health on her. She doesn't. You'll have to defeat her twice. The first one, she's only got 20k health here, but as long as you've got a substantial amount more than her, no matter how many times she hits you, you will win this hands down. Once this is done, clear through her level without attacking her again. Before you attack her, go back downstairs to the 2nd floor, get more health, get more attack if you need it, and come back up and you will be able to defeat her for this.
Turn to 4,000.
Oh yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Once you've killed her for the 2nd time, it'll run you through a bit more of the storyline, and you'll be able to pick whether you destroy the supercomputer or you activate it and basically put the whole place under tyranny. Now, I don't actually know if either of them make a difference to coming into the phase 2 section, but if they do, awesome. If not, I've done them both and I haven't seen any difference. But again, I haven't finished the phase 2. The phase 2 of this just makes everything a hell of a lot more difficult, but it also means that you can take her little shot at the top of the map when you start.
Looking at Space Wars, yeah.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope it's helped. I hope it's been useful, and I hope you all come in here, enjoy this game as much as I did, save the world, and have a lot of fun doing it.